Alright, peeps, what's up? So, here I'm going against another Tron player. Obviously, he played an Overgrowth Tomb and a Seven Scrying. For me, I just went ahead on turn 1, played on mine, along with an Expedition map. Then turn 2, played a tower, now, and then I went ahead and fetched and got a power plant. And I followed up with a Current Great Creator. My opponent here seems like a pretty cool guy, so I wanted to hop on here and record this game. But I'll just let y'all get caught up real quick. Alright, that has you all caught up now. Obviously, I win this first game here. Maybe. Depends on what my opponent does on their turn. But I stopped it during their upkeep to go ahead and deactivate their forest. Because they could have another 7 Scrying in hand. But yeah, I'm not on screen here because I just don't feel like it. But, like I said earlier, I just really wanted to upload this game because my opponent definitely seems like he has a great taste or a great sense of humor. So he, at this point, thinks that I'm playing regular Tron. So since he thinks I'm playing regular Tron, I would like to, get another game against him when he actually knows exactly what I'm playing. So that would be pretty cool. Okay, alright, my guy. By the way, if you all can't read it, I told my opponent good luck, have fun. And Nagato here said, same to you. And as soon as we both started playing Tron Lands, Nagato commented and said, I see you are a man of good taste. So, I don't think there's any way I can not record this game. Okay, for a second there I was a little bit lost as to why the game was not moving forward, but I think Nagato just had to step away real quick. Alright, end step. Alright, let me go ahead and destroy my Tron land. Seems great. Let's get the power plant here. I would do the green land again, but I already know my opponent can still get through and get Tron online. And I don't want that, because they could have a Iron coming up. So that right there is what I was talking about. My opponent still had a 7 scrying. And Nagato was saying that there were some connection issues. It's pretty cool though. Nagato, I think, is from Naruto. And he might be a character from Naruto as well. See, there he goes. So definitely on Green Tron, just like me. Alright, let's cancel that. I'm a little lost as to why Nagato wants to keep going here. I think the Kind Lock is pretty much a lockout for all the Tron decks. But who knows? Maybe there is something that I have never seen before here, and I am a little curious. But for sure, I'm making sure I get rid of all the ways to fetch. So that includes blowing up blast zone here. Alright. So opponent said Nagato I think is from Naruto. Alright, let's go to game 2. Ask why Nagato was the main person that they liked. Hey, it's always nice when I can find somebody who plays Magic and watch anime. You know, it's pretty cool. Okay. I'm not gonna keep this hand. Knowing my opponent can do a turn 3 card liberated or card great creator and do what I just did to them. No thank you. These are 25-minute games. Also, the reason why I'm playtesting here and recording so many games is I'm trying to get a feel of this deck down because I entered it into a tournament and I won one game so far. And I want to play the rest of the games with full knowledge that I'm making the best moves in a relatively quick time frame. Let's mulligan here. I have to take a mulligan again because I know what my opponent's playing. That's it. The things. Okay, I have to keep this hand. Alright, so the payoff I'm gonna be looking for here. I can't keep 2 fetches. I have to mill 2 cards. Cancel that. Definitely milling a tower in an expedition map because I have a mana expedition map tower. 2 cards. We're looking great. Only thing we could have better now is to be on the play, and we are set. And let's see, Nagato here said that for his character in Naruto, the things he said were just hands down the best speeches in anime history. Also, he was just a bad. I'm gonna take a guess and leave that word up to you all. Very cool character creation. Awesome. I'm asking about another anime here because I am an anime fanatic. Well, not that I'm crazy about it or nothing, but I really love watching anime. And because of that, I always want to find people who have similar taste and can give me some recommendations. Oh my gosh, that's pretty funny. My Hero Academia. I'm just inquiring about all the animes at this point in time. Let me turn off auto use here, because Ghost Quarter's in the house. I got the big ghost here. Alright, so opponents here super cool, super cool. My hero is good, but I feel like One Punch Man does the same thing but better. Alright, so what my opponent was saying all here was that I asked if they watched Hunter x Hunter, which is an anime that a lot of people don't know about, and they said that that was the second best anime ever, so they have watched the anime. Yes, goal scorer. I guess I'll skip the end and see what happens. He's gonna do it on my turn. Since he's gonna do it on my turn like a good Tron player would anyways, I have to go ahead and fetch. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fetch a tower now that he destroyed. Because there are less towers in my deck now. There are 3 towers. Oh, this gets me a basic first. Then I can go fetch a land. Alright, let me go get a tower. I think if he had waited like until after I fetched, then he could have targeted better. In my opinion, anyways. Play this tower, play this out here, and I'm just gonna crack it right off the bat because I want to see what my next card is. Also, I'm set up for Carring Great Creator here once next turn rolls around, so getting him on the battlefield should actually help me a decent amount. Nice, I got an expedition map, so as long as he does not play a card of his own, we are looking pretty good. But yeah, I asked my opponent about Hunter x Hunter, and they said yes, they... Okay, that's gonna be game. Yep. That's game. Alright, so yeah, opponent here said Hunter x Hunter is the second best anime ever. I asked about My Hero Academia, and they said that Code Geass and Overlord are their favorites. And One Punch Man does the same thing as My Hero, but better. And that they're watching Jujutsu Kaisen right now. I'll probably run it back with this opponent because they're kind of chill. Also, the turn 3 card payoff there was absolutely huge on their part. Like, I know it does not highlight a lot of the deck, but it takes a little bit of skill to be able to get Tron on turn 3. Or are you having a lot of faith in your deck to be able to get to Tron on turn 3? In this case, I'm going to go ahead and keep. Reason being, I have a doubling season and an Oath of Nissa, so I could potentially ultimate a Planeswalker here in this game. But we have to see what happens. Alright, so let's go. Opponent has 5 cards in hand, so they mulligan twice. So they might be looking for a Karn on turn 3 here. Expedition map as well. So obviously we have a pretty experienced Tron player here. Alright, so for me here I drew into a mine, and now I have a mine, power plant, and a tower in my hand. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this for a green mana, and I'm going to go play Oath of Nissa. And I'm going to see what Planeswalker I can go get. Karn would be a huge payoff on turn 3, so Karn it is. Okay, he's destroying the expedition map here, thinking that I have some huge payoff. Or maybe he's doing it because he does not have Tron, does not have Karn in hand or something. I'm gonna tell him to let me play out like 3 turns. If he has no way out, I want him to let me play 3 more turns, that way he can see exactly what my deck is supposed to do. Because I think right now he thinks it's regular Tron. I want to show him that it's not regular Tron, it's actually Tron Walkers. Because, hey, he seems to think outside the box, and I absolutely love that. So I would like to add him as a member of my community, so let's go ahead and see if we can wow him enough in these games to make him join the Tron Walker Nation. Should have done the waste here, but I wasn't really paying attention too good. The reason why is because it locks off his green mana source. It's also a foil Llanowar Elves, or Llanowar Waste. It's pretty good. Alright, so here, since he has no... Since my opponent played no land, I'm just gonna go ahead and just go along with my combo. Get everything set up. Okay, I guess Magic Online doesn't recognize the fact that I can use mana of any color. Go ahead and skip to my turn here. Trying to resolve this end as quick as possible because my opponent is kind of locked out. Turn off auto heals. He's probably reading Doubling Season right now. Deactivate his green mana source. Since we didn't destroy anything that time. Alright, 2 pieces of Tron out for my opponent. Okay, let's go ahead and show him something that he's never seen before. Now he's probably thinking, what the heck? Nicol Bolas and Tron? And now he should be surprised. So I told him whenever I run out of build up as far as the things that are happening, I'll go ahead and stop. Right now I have 4 mana. Actually, this is game. Let's see if they want a rematch. Hopefully he wants a rematch because I have not seen what his version of Tron is doing yet, and I would like to see it. He won 1 game, I won 1 game. He said swing away. I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Or not. So now I have to figure out another way to win since I missed. Let's see if I can find something. Alright. See, that opponent was Nagato. Let's go ahead and get him in here for a rematch. Nagato, House of Pain. Alright, I'll be using Tron Walker's V2. Actually, let me go look up Jujutsu Kaisen and watch that most recent episode. I definitely want to have a conversation about it with my opponent. Alright, so we're gonna get to the turn 3 card payoff, which, unless our opponent has Ghost Corner, they're not gonna be able to stop it, and that will be game. That is if they're on regular Green Tron. I'm gonna ask him. Misty Rainforest and Tron though? That's kind of suspect. I think they might be on URO or something crazy, but I absolutely love the idea of URO in Tron. That would guarantee you could have Field of the Dead. Okay, this is not Tron. Okay. Definitely not the same decks. I like it. He never said he was going to play the same deck again, so let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and get Tron online on turn 3. I'm pretty sure he knows this combo very well here. A power plant mine, I need a tower. Alright, let's go. I have no force in hand. I think my opponent Wall of Blossoms. I don't know what they're playing. I really need green and white mana though. That's all I know. So here I'm just gonna do the turn 3 kind payoffs. Cancel that. I don't want to have to click 7 times. I want to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and exile something here. I'm thinking the green blue land. Fast turn. Next turn, hopefully we draw a chromatic star or sphere. That way I will be able to play doubling season. And that way I could use Expedition Map to go get a Cascading Cataracts turn after and be able to ultimate Sandra Torch of Defiance. That is, unless my opponent is playing counter spells. Now he just looked at Karn Liberated and realized that I could go ahead and play another. I mean, I could exile another land. But I guess it's not too much of an issue for him. He's over there gaining life. I think this picture is the sun doublet. Let's see if I'm right. History of... I don't know what that is. So I ended up drawing a Cascading Cataracts here. And things are looking pretty good for me. Let's go ahead and exile this creature. That's because we're worried about it dealing us 1 damage, right? Alright, let's go ahead and tap this for some mana now. I'm just going to add 5 greens here. Doubling season. And I'm also going to play an Expedition Map just for some, added fetches to be able to go fetch a land card if one of mine get turned off. Normally I don't ask people to follow me. If they decide to, they do. But in this case, my opponent has great taste in anime. And since they have great taste in anime, I would absolutely love for them to be a part of my community. Just because, you know, being someone that watches anime pretty often, we're always on the lookout for the next great one. And who else better to know that than someone who also partakes in watching anime a lot? Let's see, counterspell here. He has a Discord, but he doesn't use it. I think now you probably realize that life is not meant to be lived very long on his end because I have so much going on. See, let's go get an extra tower. I have mine. Tower, I need a power plant now. So no matter what, he will not be able to keep me off Tron. I was just returning the comment there to my opponent, letting them know they seem to be a man of good taste. Which is exactly what they said in the beginning about me, so yeah. We're definitely kind of on the same wavelengths here. Alright, I guess I should go send him a Discord invite. How about you? So there, I was just telling them I'm from Texas, and that initially I am from Jamaica. Alright, let's see. Since I have no options in hand, let's go ahead and draw a card. Hopefully it's something that will make us win this game. Pretty much anything that's not a land will get us. Oh, it's a land. Okay, well, since it's a land, let's go for card. Hope I don't want to click 7 times. I just want to do this. There we go. Look at that. So easy. Trigger Venom 6 is gone. Let's go ahead and start exiling the colored mana. Ask them if they just want to go to the next game. Because once I get the doubling season out and start exiling stuff, then there's pretty much no coming back from my opponents. Also, Karn goes up to the point where he can exile 4 things in a row. Which in this case, my opponent only has 4 things on the board. All while I could be dealing him 5 damage for casting any spell at all. So if I get 3 chromatic stars or spheres next turn, my opponent's dead. Alright, so we go to game number 2. This time I'm gonna be on the play. Wait, I'm gonna be on the draw. There we go. That's specifically politically correct term is what I should have said. But since I'm going to be on the draw here, I'm gonna be doing a little bit better than my. Okay, I'm not gonna be doing a little bit better than them because they're gonna have the advantage. I'll maybe do a little bit better than them since I am playing Tron, and because I can get the Tron so easily. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. If they do know how to play URO even remotely well. Okay. No, it would definitely be amazing here if Nagato would join my community. Okay, I guess he's having a really tough sideboarding here because he doesn't quite know how to play against me. I could dig that though. Okay, he's gonna go fix his deck because he had 80 cards. Alright, so we will come back, ladies and gentlemen, for the next match. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording this now, and whenever we do start playing again, I'll pick it back up.